recording?
Yes.
Amazing. That face that you just made. Hey guys, I'm Marielle, and today I wanted to talk about my favorite Netflix shows that you might not know about. There are so many great shows out there, like Friends is on there, The Office, Stranger Things. There are just so many that everybody knows about, but I wanted to share some with you that you might not know about so that if you're looking for a new Netflix show, you will be able to watch one of these. So I'm just gonna jump straight in. The first one is Limitless. So I believe that this was a movie that Bradley Cooper starred in and produced and all this stuff, and it's about this drug called NZT that you take and it gives you all access to your brain or something like this. So the show is about a man named Brian Finch who gets a hold of this drug and then ends up working for the FBI solving cases because he's got super brains. And it's kind of like if you've ever seen the show Psych. There's a lot of comic relief in it, but it's also serious at times, and the plot is really great. There's one season, it's new this year, I think 2017, and there's like 20 episodes. There's a million episodes, so you can get totally hooked and it will last you a little while. So that one's really super great. The next one that I wanted to talk about, I have been tweeting and laughing. So I have gotten a million of my friends to watch this. My friends were very difficult with me when I told them that I wanted them to start watching this show, but I was sick when this show came out and it came up on Netflix and I was like, okay, like this is gonna be whatever, and I clicked on it and the show is Chasing Cameron, starring Cameron Dallas. I have never followed Cameron Dallas really. I mean, I know about him, I know about BagCon, I know what he does, but that show, I know that it's supposed to be serious and all that stuff, and I totally respect him. I'm not making fun of him at all, or his family, or anybody that was on the show. They obviously work really hard at what they do, but it is very comical. It is hilarious. I've watched it twice already. I've gotten Bridget and our other friend Allie to watch it. We have a group chat about it. We joke about per diem and all this stuff all the time, but basically what it is it follows the new MagCon boys around while they tour, and it's a reality show, guilty pleasure show, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty funny. So the next one, there's only one season of it, and I think that it was made in the 90s or early 2000s, but it's called Freaks and Geeks, and it's set in the 70s, I believe. It's been a while since I watched it, but it's got James Franco in it, it's got Seth Rogen in it, it's got it's got so many people in it. You know everybody that's in it, and it's about these high schoolers who, they're all in their groups, geeks, freaks, whatever, but they just all start meshing, they start meeting each other, some of them start dating, and all the groups get all mixed up. And it's a really funny show, and it's a feel-good show. It's a good show to watch with your family, and I really love that show, but it didn't make it very long. It's only on for one season, but the one season is really great. So the next show I want to talk about is kind of like a modern day Twilight Zone. It's called Black Mirror. It's a Netflix original series, and each episode has a completely different cast, a new storyline, and it's all based in the future. So they have all this new technology, and it's such a great show because you cannot figure out where they are going with the storyline until it's over. And then once it's over, you go, oh my gosh, that's brilliant. It can get a little creepy at times, but it really makes you think. It's so interesting. I think it's a British show, but it's so good. My dad and I binge watched all the episodes, and when we were done, we were, just watching it, and we were like, okay, let's watch next episode, and then we realized we were out of them, and we both went into a panic. We were saying, no, it's not over, it can't be over, but I think Netflix has a really amazing thing on their hands there, and that has been on there for 3 years, I believe, and I never knew about it, but it's really great, and you should check it out. So the next one is another British show, and it's Ricky Gervais hosts it or created it, and it's called An Idiot Abroad. But it's about this guy who, it's a reality show, and he goes and travels the world and fulfills things on his bucket list, but he goes to places and Ricky Gervais doesn't always put him in the nicest hotels, doesn't give him the most exciting tasks to do, or doesn't really supply him with great food, and it's just really hilarious the way that the guy, I forget his name, but the way that the guy reacts to all the situations that he's put into. It's so entertaining, it's so super fun, and I think there's 3 or 4 seasons of that, so it's really, it's a good source of entertainment. So this next one came out last year, I think. There's about 26 episodes, I think, and it's a DreamWorks cartoon. Again, I started watching this when I was sick, and because what else do you do when you're sick? You sit in bed and watch Netflix. So I started watching this when I was sick, and I was kind of just half watching it. I think I might have even started like just falling asleep to it one night and I wasn't really paying attention, but I got hooked, and it's called Troll Hunters. And it's really, if you don't like cartoons, you're not gonna like it. It's a children's show, but it had a really great plot. It was really a good show, and I liked it, and I got invested, and I was telling people, I was like, this show, Troll Hunters, it's for kids, but it's really entertaining, and I really like it, so check it out. But yeah, you guys might like it too. The last show that I want to talk about is, I believe it's a British show. It might be Irish. I'm not sure, but it's called Broadchurch. This is one of the best TV shows I've ever watched. It might be in my top like 3. It's really, really good. It's what it's about. There's 2 seasons right now. What it's about is a boy gets murdered in a very small town, and this detective comes in from out of town and helps the police there and detectives there figure out who killed this boy. So it follows the family, it follows the police, it follows all different things, and it's really captivating. It's really clever. Sometimes it can be difficult to understand their accents, but it really, I wanted to watch it and just watch it and watch it and watch it. And I think they're creating another season now, but it's got one of the Doctor Who's, I don't know his name, but he's the lead character, and the acting is phenomenal, and it is just a really great show, and it's another one where you don't know what's going to happen, so it's really entertaining. So those are a few Netflix shows that you might not have known about. Tell me in the comments below if you've heard of them, or if you have any other ones that you don't know if a lot of people know about, because I right now need a new show to watch. I'm finishing Limitless, but I'm almost done with that, and I'm gonna be really sad because I don't know what to watch next. So let me know in the comments below what I should watch next, and also everybody else down there. Give this video a thumbs up, and make sure to hit that subscribe button. We post here every Wednesday and Sunday, and I hope you enjoyed this video. See you later. Bye. One time, well, not one, okay.
I have to go pee, so let me leave.
Are we ready?
We are ready. We are recording.
Suddenly we're British.